Miami. It's the Miami Heat and the Dallas Mavericks. Hi, I'm Marv Alvin, along with the czar, Mike Fratello. Here are the player introductions.
Starting at guard, Carlos Arroyo. Starting at forward, Caron Butler. Starting at the other forward, Chris Bosh. Starting at center, Alonzo Mourning. Starting at the other guard, Dwyane Wade. The coach, Stan Van Gundy.
Miami gains control of the tip, and they look to get things started here. Stevenson with a tight-fisted defensive stand. He didn't get the block, but prevented the basket anyway.
That's just good hustle to narrow the gap between himself and the shooter. He made it difficult for the shooter to shoot his normal shot, and that threw him off.
Arroyo guarded by Marion. Ten seconds to get a shot off. Wade tees it up. Yes! Ten seconds showing on the shot clock. Finger rolls it for two. The layup doesn't fall. Nice box out by Dampier. Mourning with the rejection.
His timing was perfect. That was a spectacular block.
That should help energize his teammates at the defensive end. He's stripped by Arroyo.
A great defensive play, Marv.
He forced his man to turn the ball over. Only 5 to get a shot off. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Heat. Harris working from the right side. Dampier from close range. It is good off the glass. Loose ball, out of bounds. Harris with defenders all over him. Gets 2 with the finger roll. Mourning with the ball. Butler with the clock winding down. He blows the layup. Dampier sets it up near the top. Pulling up, hits for 2. On the shot clock. 4 on the clock. Wade gets it off. Arroyo with the assist.
Wade able to hit with the shot clock working against him.
The Heat are playing tight defense. Rejected from behind. Out of bounds. The officials say it's last touched by the Heat. From the paint, the two's no good. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Arroyo with the find. Mourning with the facial. Four left on the clock. Shots no good. We're seeing particularly effective defense being played by Bosh. Butler working from the middle. Dwyane Wade puts it down with power. Stevenson sets it up near the middle. Marion gets it off. It's good from the left of the circle. Converts even with the defender coming.
That is a tougher shot than it seems. Oftentimes when a man is running at you, you're worried about the contact. You're rushing your shot. A lot of things go through your head. He didn't let any of that distract him. Wade is shooting 80% from the field.
The Mavs take a timeout. Harris directing traffic from the left side. Wade right up on his man. 10 seconds showing on the shot clock. Harris darting long distance. Can't hit from downtown. He elevates for it. Arroyo advances the ball.
Miami for the Heat.
Shot clock's at 5. Arroyo with the delivery. Setting it up. Shot clock is down to 5. Clock's at 4. Stevenson rises up. Stevenson is 0 for 2 from the field. Miami is making a nice effort right now to keep the other team off the glass. Flushes it down.
Alonzo Mourning.
Defended hard by Bosh. Nowitzki covered by Bosh.
Here's a matchup he's going to try and take advantage of.
That's not a defender who can guard a player like him. Lays it home. The Mavs come up with an answer on the offensive end.
Nice move to get open for the alley-oop, but couldn't put it down.
Only 5 to get a shot off, 3 to shoot. That's a 24-second violation.
That must have been a frustrating possession. Great defensive pressure.
Shawn Stevenson throws it down. Ten on the shot clock with the pull-up off the mark from the post. Terrific defensive stop down low by Nowitzki. No good. From underneath,
Arroyo is showing some spectacular passing right now. The perfect delivery on that alley-oop.
Harris handling. Harris is met by Arroyo. The shot. Can't make the long two.
Arroyo extended himself there to force him into the difficult shot.
Arroyo working from the middle. And a timeout.
Miami.
They get whistled for the backcourt violation.
That was a careless play, Mark. There was very little pressure from the defense.
Coles keeping himself between the basket and his man. Completely handcuffed by Marion.
Butler is a non-factor right now. He hasn't been able to hit from the floor. They look very, very confident shooting the basketball.
The defense has not looked strong during this stretch. Walker with the jumper. Nowitzki was fortunate he did not get called for the contact.
He bought the fake and left his feet. Once you're in the air, you're committed. He got away with one that time.
The three doesn't go. Can't get the tip in.
Part of the reason his team trails is the poor inside shooting. It will be very tough to catch up if this continues.
They work it around trying to find the open shot. From the post, misses the two. We're seeing tremendous defensive pressure being applied by Nowitzki. Butler call for the reach-in. It's his first personal. Marion is moving well on offense. He's not easy to defend.
He recognized that he'd be able to draw the foul.
Harris is fouled and it'll be charged to Walker.
That's his first personal. We are now in the penalty.
Walker left his feet and got himself in trouble that time.
He bought on the pump fake, and once he was in the air, there was little he could do to avoid the contact.
2 for 2. Just over a half minute left in the quarter. Batted away by Marion. Out of bounds on the loose ball. Walker from in close. Finger rolls it for 2. The shot clock is not a factor now. Harris sets it up on the right side. With the emphatic dunk, Shawn Marion. About 12 seconds left on the clock. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Jackson. Coles with the helper.
Jackson for 3.
Well, as the first quarter draws to a close, the Heat trail by 7.
There's no need to panic. We still have a long ways to go.
Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Sinks the jumper.
The defense played that as well as you could play it, and they still scored.
I agree, Zahn. The other team is playing exceptionally well. At the basket. Beautiful shot. He's able to take the contact, make the adjustment, and gets it to fall. With the jumper, the Mavericks are ahead by double digits. He was able to hit with a man in his face. A nice shot by Nowitzki. No good from the perimeter.
This team is doing the right things on defense.
The shooter was pressured into a tough three-pointer by Terry. From the perimeter, the Mavericks go up by 13. With the shot,
To number 44, Shawn Marion.
Wade was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line.
Number 1.
Can't hit the first. He hits 1 of 2 from the line.
Skip it!
Nowitzki, unguarded, the three-pointer is good. Miami is having its share of problems at the defensive end.
It's tough to win games playing lazy defense.
Wade with the change of direction. He tees it up, can't hit the close one. Marion comes up with another rebound. Brings it up court. Van Exel from up close, able to finger roll. Arroyo bringing it up court. Blocked by Brantley. Here's Van Exel. Hits the finger roll.
Nice job out there.
setting it up on the left. Wade in heavy traffic hits it from the left of the circle.
The Mavericks are dominating at both ends of the court. It will take a huge effort to mount a comeback against this team.
Launches it from downtown. Drains the three.
Van Exel is doing a nice job of finding the open player for the assist.
Advances up court. The Mavs playing airtight defense, able to hit.
The Heat made a nice pass down low and scored the basket.
Here's Terry. The score is 49-28. He changes direction. Wade with the jump shot. The defensive foul committed by Terry. That's his first personal. Good on the first. He hits both. Van Exel setting it up. Ten-second showing on the shot clock. The Mavs lead by 21.
Nowitzki gets the bucket with the defense right in his face. What a shot.
Bradley rejects it.
He knew exactly when to go for the block. Great anticipation.
Three to get it off. 2 seconds. Terry just in time. Hits it with no time left on the shot clock. From the low block, it drops.
Mourning saw the double coming and made the great pass for the assist. Nice job of passing out of the double team.
Tries one from the perimeter. The delivery by Van Exel. He's picked the defense apart with his passing tonight.
Well, Marv, he has that knack for getting the ball to his teammates so they can do something with it. It just seems natural for him, and that's why he's such a great playmaker.
Arroyo taking a look from the right side. The action controlled around the key. Wade with the shot. Yes! He didn't have too much trouble getting that basket.
He just worked his defender, and we'll see a lot more of that if the defense continues with that matchup.
One to shoot at the buzzer. Hits it to beat the buzzer.
Arroyo is showing us a prime example of how to contribute without scoring. He's the playmaker right now, setting his teammates up with some well-placed passes for the assist.
Defensive foul to number 4.
Jones seeing his first action of the night for the Heat.
For Miami, number 22, James Jones.
Jones knocked it loose and got the steal.
That was some good, pesky defense that time.
Wade right at the basket. Finger rolls good. Butler with the foul. That's his second personal, first team foul. Dallas.
Look for Dallas. Substitutions, Dallas.
Coles practically hugging his man defensively. Harris, not a lot of space. Gets two with the finger roll. He sets up on the left side.
Bosh saw an opening, hugged the basket, and made a spectacular play to complete the alley-oop.
Right here, right here.
Harris played by Coles. Nowitzki called for stepping out of bounds. He puts it up. Post shot is no good.
Good interior defense will help win games.
That was a solid defensive play by Marion.
Mourning.
Skip it, skip it. Run 5 up, 5 up.
The feed by Harris.
He's showing us that he's not a selfish player. If you put yourself in a position to score, he'll find you with the assist.
Backing down. Mourning tries for the angle. Finger rolls it for two. Setting it up. Harris pulling up from downtown. The three is off the mark. Coles with the ball. Jones with a step outside the line. Hits it for three.
Nowitzki able to avoid the block to drain that shot. What a play.
Brings it up court. Misfires from three. Marion with another rebound. Howard sets it up near the middle. The three's good from downtown. The Mavs are stifling their opponents tonight.
Marion has been a force so far in this game on the defensive board.
Right, right, right.
10 seconds to get a shot off. Harris stepped out of bounds.
Nowitzki
denies the shot. Nobody able to come up with that loose ball. Ten on the shot clock. It doesn't go.
The other team is really struggling to score.
A stellar defensive effort by Marion.
In the second quarter.
Howard has to fire with the clock down to 5.
Harris is really seeing the court well tonight. He's doing a great job of setting up his teammates.
Sets it up. The Heat pass it around, looking for a hole in the defense. Wade with position. The close one's no good. Setting it up. Howard elevates, comes up with 2. Coles picked up by Howard. Marion with the sound defense. Bosh from point-blank range.
Great job moving the ball on offense and finding the open man in the post.
Harris releasing, counted for 2.
If they don't use up too much of this 24, they should be able to get one more possession before the buzzer sounds.
Mourning at the rim. Mourning is fouled on the shot, and he is sent to the line. First one's no good.
In the final 2 minutes.
Mourning missed both of them.
The Mavericks are doing an outstanding job of boxing out and keeping the offensive team off the glass.
Pulling up.
Nowitzki is shooting the lights out. He's above 80%.
The shot clock is off as they play this out. Wade with the facial. Dwyane Wade. Harris has time. He skies for the rebound. So the second quarter comes to a close. The Mavs lead by 30.
This has been a blowout so far, and I expect more of the same in the second half.
So do I, Czar. Their opponent has offered very little resistance. Here are the key players at the half. Walker coming into the game off the bench for the Mavericks.
Walker.
Harris with the notion to fire, misses the 2. He bothered the shooter enough to force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense by Arroyo. Wade defended by Harris.
Let's get another look at that play.
Dwyane Wade.
Tight defense by Arroyo. Harris from downtown drains the three. Butler up with the shot, comes up empty. Sets it up. Ten to put it up. Wade takes the bait.
To number 3, Dwyane Wade.
They're at the line and ahead by a comfortable margin. Their coach really had them prepared well for this game.
Marv, Don Nelson is recognized as a coach who's not afraid to experiment. He introduced the point forward concept to the NBA. This position gave his guards the freedom to do more than just distribute the ball, and it changed how teams run their offenses.
Nowitzki hits them all. Arroyo on the left side. He doesn't bite on the fake. Arroyo low in the post, able to finger roll. With the pull-up, Howard, it counts, and the foul.
That's his 3rd personal team foul, number 2.
He completes the three-point play. Arroyo with it on the right side.
He did a terrific job of going at the ball handler and come up with the steal.
Howard at the basket.
Number 30.
The defensive foul committed by Arroyo. He commits his first.
Number 3.
It's good. He makes them both. Marion is all over his man. Hits the two. Harris setting it up. Loose ball, out of bounds. Butler surrounded. Can't tips it back in from down low. Nowitzki being played by Arroyo. Nowitzki is able to draw the foul.
Carlos Arroyo. That's his 2nd personal team foul, number 4. When he's
Walker with 4 left. Nowitzki with the assist. Wade beats him with the crossover.
Dwyane Wade.
Skip it, skip it.
10 seconds showing on the shot clock. He elevates, comes up with 2.
They need to help each other out defensively and do a better job of communicating.
Harris with the ball. Solid defensive play by Arroyo. with a nice setup.
Miami is having a hard time slowing down the other team offensively.
They need to get a defensive stop to avoid getting discouraged. He crosses over from the paint, makes the turnaround.
The Heat turned that mismatch into some fairly easy points.
Harris advances the ball. Puts it up from downtown. The three doesn't go.
Arroyo was able to contest that shot and force the miss. We're seeing some nice defense from him right now.
Dwyane Wade puts down the one-hander. Ten seconds remaining on the shot clock. Harris from close range. The Heat want to take some time.
Number 24, Jimmy Jackson.
The shot hits for two. Timeout is called.
Dallas. Substitutions, Dallas.
Howard working from the right side. Only 5 left on the shot clock. Hits the finger roll. The two's no good. Another rebound secured by Marion. Terry with the open shot. The three-pointer is good. Arroyo sets it up on the right side. Oh, the gorgeous move by Jackson from the post. Jackson is fouled, and he's being sent to the line. Makes the first.
Number 1.
Rebound collected by Bosh. Finger rolls good.
Marv, let's watch that one again.
Howard guarded by Bosh. That's a mismatch there, Czar.
Marv, the defender is going to have his hands full trying to stop his man. There's just too many ways he can score.
Howard out of the crowd, and it's good with 5 left on the clock. Butler tries the jumper.
He is shooting under 25% from the field.
Guarded closely by Butler. Howard takes him into the air. With no time left, it's off. Bosh is looking very active right now defensively.
He knew there wasn't much time left on the 24 and kept up the pressure to force that miss.
What a move. Caron Butler. tries the three. Terry is 5 for 5 from downtown. He shoots.
Jackson is shooting under 35% from the floor.
Down to 2 from the low block. It's good with the shot clock ticking down. He's able to hit.
Number 33, Alonzo Mourning.
Howard blocks it. Ten on the shot clock.
They did a tremendous job of converting a difficult play. Great pass and finish on the alley-oop.
Jackson covered by Terry. Butler shooting. Butler was hit on the attempt and is sent to the line. First shot is good. Butler gets them both. Van Exel bringing it up court. Van Exel closely guarded, finger rolls it for 2. This is a matchup that definitely puts the defense at a disadvantage.
He's just too good for that defender.
Clock's at 2 with the shot. It's no good. He had to throw it up. Forced to take a bad shot that time.
Nothing he could do but put it up. 24-second clock was about to expire. Would have been an automatic turnover.
Fires from the perimeter. The Mavs lead by 41. Jackson working from the middle with the jumper. Hits the 2. That's a matchup that's going to present problems for the defense.
He's just too good of an offensive player for the other team to put that defensive assignment on him.
Launches from the perimeter. Can't hit from downtown. An 8-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And count it.
Jimmy Jackson.
No shot clock now as time winds down. Van Exel sets it up near the top. 13 on the clock.
Van Exel for 3.
So after 3, the Mavs lead by 40.
They've dominated this game at both ends of the court.
It would take a major collapse to lose this game. Exel.
Walker.
He read the offensive player perfectly.
That was a very impressive defensive play by Walker. One-hands it. Rejected by Mourning. Layup's good. Terry is met by Wade.
Let's see that again from a different angle.
Setting it up on the right. Butler from in close gets two with the finger roll. Sent back by Mourning. Howard lets it go, misses from just inside the arc. Here's Bosh, sinks the jumper. Dallas calls for time.
For the Dallas Mavericks, number 25, Eric Dampier.
Marion looking to hit, comes up empty. Bosh able to gather in that miss.
Once he establishes his position, it's tough for guys to try to get an advantage on him.
Five on the shot clock.
Mourning is shooting 60% from the field.
He's able to grab hold of the board.
He's immovable in there once he establishes his position. He's so strong and so tough to get around.
Terrific job cutting off the dribble penetration by Wade. Walker, played by Van Exel. Mourning from up close.
Dampier jumped at the fake and gave up the bucket. A poor defensive play that time.
Brings it up court, setting it up on the left. Sent away by Mourning. Able to finger roll.
Antoine Walker.
Van Exel with the ball. From down low,
Dampier is shooting over 65% from the floor.
Here's Wade, the strong finish. Dwyane Wade. He sets up on the right. Marion working the post.
He is shooting 66% from the field.
is able to answer at the other end.
He heard the call, Mark, and was able to respond. We should be in for a great showdown between these two guys.
Shawn Stevenson.
Here's Nowitzki. He misses the layup. We have a time.
Miami.
Haslem checks into the action off the bench for the Heat. Exel giving him a lot of room. He's playing him for the drive. 3 on the clock. Misses from the perimeter.
Dampierre able to force the shooter into a bad shot with the shot clock winding down. Some nice pressure defense on that possession.
Off the mark from the post. He grabs the rebound. Flushes it down.
Alonzo. Mourning.
That was great timing by Butler. Walker pulling up from the perimeter.
Walker
Yes!
For 3.
Exel picked up by Walker. Hook shot's good. Puts it down with emphasis. Dwyane Wade. Nowitzki had a hurry. Jumper doesn't go. Throws it down. Dwyane Wade. Exel, little room to move. No good on the finger roll. He is doing a fantastic job on the defensive end, Czar.
He hasn't shied away from the physical play, and he's been able to come away with the missed shots.
Out of bounds, the loose ball. Bosh returning to play for the Heat.
Bosh.
He sets up on the left side. Marion with the jumper, can't hit for 2. They control the rebound.
This team does such a good job of positioning themselves. It's no coincidence they're the ones controlling the glass at their own end of the floor.
Butler with his foot over the line.
Mavericks ball.
The Mavericks are ahead by 21. Butler with the tomahawk. A spectacular finish. Dampier working on his defender. At the basket, finger rolls it for two. They had the right idea with the double team.
If they'd been a little quicker, they may have prevented the basket.
Setting it up. Dampier stays on his feet. It's good with 3 left on the clock. We're seeing some passing by Dallas. With the pull-up, no good from the right.
Timeout, Miami.
Enters the game for the first time tonight for the Heat. Nails the jumper.
For two.
Van Exel with it on the right side. Allen returns it to him. He elevates. The two's no good.
They've done an outstanding job so far on the defensive boards.
They're trying to limit second chance opportunities. A terrific interception by Van Exel. Setting it up on the left. No good from the top of the circle. Wade defended by Stevenson. Here's Walker. That's a 6-0 run for the Heat.
For two.
Marion challenged by Allen. Can't get it to fall from the baseline.
The Heat have only a slim hope of coming back.
There's not a lot of time left on the clock. Walker right at the basket.
Defensive
Dampier.
foul.
He gets it to fall.
Into
a pair of subs coming in for the Heat.
51, Michael Dolian. And number 24, Jimmy Jackson.
2 for 2. Terry comes in for the first time tonight for the Mavericks.
Jason Terry.
The ball being worked around by Dallas. Only 5 to get a shot off. 3 to get it off. Denied by Jackson. The loose ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by the Heat. It's a shot clock violation.
They have to do a better job of executing their offensive sets.
Great hustle by the defense. The shot clock's been turned off. This game's all wrapped up.
The Heat couldn't match the other team's energy and passion, and they've come up empty in tonight's game.
Here's tonight's player of the game. Here are the stats for tonight's game.